Hello, Flosstube. Uh, my name is Vanessa Edwards, and this is my Flosstube for Unseamly Stitches. And I made like a whole outline and was trying to be super organized because I'm trying to be more organized. I'm very late with this Flosstube, so I'm sorry. Life is doing its thing, and there just wasn't a lot of time in between a bazillion doctor's appointments and everything else. But there has been some really exciting stuff going on. So, first thing, I'm going to start with the really big news, and that is that I'm sitting where my back door, because the light is good right here, right now, but it's also bad because there's glare. But I now have my paper patterns are now for sale at my local needle shop, which is Liberty Hill Needleworks. And I doubt she's watching this, but Susan, if you are amazing, and I will love you forever because she was super nice and very patient with me and very encouraging about, yes, she did want to carry these. So all of my designs that I have right now, she has a paper version of. And hopefully it will be the start of awesome things. I even turned in all of the paperwork to get my business license, the whole 9 yards. So a lot of exciting things. So that one is a anyway. I'm not going to show you all of my designs because I gave her all of the ones that I printed, except for that one because that was an extra. So maybe in another video, but they are all going to be up on the website because I've been working on the Unseamly Stitches website too. But yeah, that one is a big one. And the next time I go in her store, I will totally take a video of seeing my things next to all of the other things that are, real things. I'm like a real designer now. I was super excited. So anyway, okay, so the other exciting thing is I have a fully finished, 99.8% fully finished thing. I finished this piece. I'm actually going to take it down to Liberty Hill and give it to her to use as a model stitch if she'd like. This is one of my patterns that she has for sale down there. I really like this one. I do not remember where I got the fabric. I'll have to go look it up and try and put a link in the description to, it was from an Etsy store and it's 16 count, I believe, but I don't remember the name of the store I got it from off the top of my head. But I will try and remember to go put a link. But the frame was a Goodwill thrifted frame. So I got this all in there. I do have a question for those of you who frame your own things. I have seen things where you don't put anything behind the fabric and it's just, stretched over foam core or whatever. I used foam core. And then I have seen other people who put quilt batting down, and I kind of was, the last one I did, I didn't put anything in between the foam core and the fabric. This time I decided I didn't want quilt batting, but I wanted to put something in there, so I used a piece of felt. And I'm not entirely sure that it makes that much difference to me. So if you have a preference, can you tell me what it is and why and what difference you think it makes? At least on this piece, I really don't see, I don't see a difference. Because, of course, I stretched it over the foam core and forgot the felt and then had to take it all off and then put the felt on. And then when I got done, I was like, well, that was a waste of time because it looks the same. I mean, I haven't finished the back because I need to tape things down and cover the back with, brown paper. But I don't have to worry about this coming out because I had to squish it in there because the felt added enough bulk that it was a little difficult to wedge it in there. But it's not going anywhere, so that's good. But anyway, so there is my fully finished object. And I don't know what it is. Maybe other people don't have this problem, but finding frames, whether they're thrifted or not, that are square has been quite the endeavor. Because apparently nobody wants square frames, or at least they don't want them in the size that I need them right now. So I was super excited to find this one at Goodwill. I actually was in Richmond with a friend going to tea, which if you're looking for somewhere to go to tea, Southern Serenity Tea Shop in Richmond was fabulous. And they had gluten-free tea because I am gluten intolerant. And I was so excited because it was amazing. because she makes all the gluten-free stuff herself because the chef is also has celiac. So anyway, we got there early and we had to kill some time, and there was a Goodwill, and I got this. And then I got 3 more square frames, which I'll show you in my little haul I've got here coming up in the video. But I was very excited because this was like $3. And it works for this one a lot better than the one I had planned on using it for. So anyway, there's that one. Let's do my whip parade. Because I started a whole bunch of things because I can't leave well enough alone. So, you know. Let's see. First thing, I have my Ink Circles dreidel that I've been working on, which probably will not be done in time for Hanukkah to give to my best friend who is Jewish, but, you know, she has at least seen it. So I've gotten a little bit more done. It's actually it's a pretty quick one to stitch. I have too many projects. That's really what the issue is. I have too many projects. But I like this one. So we've made a little bit of progress on that. Not as much as it probably should have. And then we have I have a bunch of new whips, but this one has had like next to nothing, but it is a whip. I've finished this one, started some more on that one. This is my next one because this is one of my designs, so I'd like to get this finished. I have, again, this is the one I could not find for the life of me, a dark green Ida or any other kind of dark green, any kind of cross stitch cloth that was the color I wanted. And I just happened to have enough dark green and blue Rit dye, and I had a piece of 28 count that I had bought, even weave that I bought. Excuse me. So I decided to try and do it myself. I will admit that I have started this. This is my Christmas star pattern. I have already done this much before, but I decided to do it in the gold metallics. I forgot how much I dislike stitching with metallics. And B, they just don't lay the same way as regular embroidery floss, and it wasn't. I got that much done, got very frustrated, put it down, and then went, this is stupid. It doesn't look right. It's not laying right. So I tore it all out, and I am going to do it in white because I really think this will look good. It's hard to see because you can see through it right now, but I think it'll look much better. It already looks much better just like this. By the way, I just tried this one, the Nerge plastic hoops like this. Really like these. They're so much lighter and they hold everything a lot better than the other ones I was using. My El Cheapo bamboo hoops, you know. And then I have, for my whip parade, I feel like I'm missing things. Oh, I haven't worked on my autumn one on the 40 count linen at all because I have to get my eyes checked because I'm like way overdue. So I'm having a hard time with things that are very small or very far away. And with 40 count linen, I already have to have magnifying glasses on. So I just felt like not killing my eyeballs. So I will go back to it at some point, but not right this moment. I also have, where did he go? My children lost a needle the other day because my eldest really likes to mess with my cross stitch, but then he won't let me teach him how because that requires too much patience. It was all put away. It wasn't even like I left it out, but we had to mess with things. But I ordered a set of these on eBay to use for Christmas gifts. And they are heirloom Santas from Wilmar Crafts Core. This one is St. Nicholas, and it's on perforated paper, but these are really cute. So this one has been really quick to stitch. I mean, I only started on Saturday, so, but I think he'll be really good. But here's what he's supposed to look like when he's done. But I've got him. That's one work in progress. Of course, I've taken it all out of the little bag, which was probably a poor life choice. But anyway. And then I have this one, which is on 18 count red. Well, it's like a wine colored Ida. and it's in white. And this is one of my cross stitch patterns that I've started. I'm not as eager to finish this one as I am the black work, but I will finish it hopefully before Christmas. So those are all of my whips for now. I feel like I'm forgetting things. Oh, I have a stamped cross stitch that lives in the car for like pickups and drop offs with my son at school. And if I'm having to wait on something, it was supposed to be for my sister-in-law who won't watch this, so I don't have to worry about her hearing this in advance. But it was supposed to be for her for Christmas. But I had this realization yesterday that Thanksgiving is in like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. And they're hosting Thanksgiving this year, and we probably won't see them for Christmas. At least not like on Christmas or New Year's. So I probably am supposed to have all of their Christmas presents done. In which case, that's not going to be finished. So I'm just going to say that's going to be her birthday present because her birthday is in June. Much more likely to get that done because it's supposed to be, it's a stamped cross stitch with mushrooms and like the night sky and the moon. And I was going to stitch it and then put it on the outside of a tote bag. But it ain't going to happen before Thanksgiving. It's just not. This year I got smart because last year I had all of these great goals for all of this cross-stitched Christmas presents. And it was very unrealistic of me to think that I was going to actually, A, have that much time to stitch, and B, be able to stitch that fast. So, because I didn't finish my mom's until May. So, you know, we're not going to kill ourselves in the process. But the ornaments I can do. That's not so bad. Picking something that's, you know, full coverage and this big, not the best choice. Excuse me. So I did go a little crazy on eBay, which was not my best choice, but I did it anyway. So I'll show you what I got. I got the 4 heirloom Santas. So the one I showed you, which was, I think it was St. Nicholas. I got Kris Kringle. Not as fond of him, but he's cute. I got Sinterklaas. He's cute. There's actually a whole bunch of these, and I really like Black Forest Santa and Grandfather Frost. But I can't, like, those particular ones are going for like almost 15 to 20 bucks for just the one. The 4 I got were, I think I paid $22 with shipping for all 4. And I just can't bring myself to pay like the same price for one. And this one is Father Christmas. I like him. But yeah, there's like a whole series of these, and I really like all of them. So I'm like on the hunt to see if I can find them for a reasonable price. Like even just the pattern, because I have some perforated paper, but I'm just too cheap to pay 20 bucks for just the one. For something that small. But that's me, you know. To each their own. I also bought, not on eBay, at the local needle workshop, I couldn't decide if I was going to use gold or silver when I was still thinking I was going to do the Christmas star in metallic, so I bought one of each, which works out because these heirloom Santas, almost all of them have a spot where like they can have gold beading, or some of them have like a little gold star sequin, but none of them have enough of the sequin because 2 of them are unopened and 2 of them are open. And the ones that are open, there's not enough of those sequins. But you can use the sparkly gold instead, so that's what I'm going to use instead. Because I'm not going to go out and buy a bunch of beads so that I can have like the 12 beads it would take to do those 4. It is not worth that to me. Plus beading is not my strong suit. And then I also got, I'll save that one, hold on. That one I really like. Not that I don't like the other one, but you know. This one is just the patterns and the plastic canvas. It didn't come with any of the floss, which is fine. I have plenty of floss. But I bought the Design Works Christmas Village ornaments because I have Christmas Village pieces that I would love to put out, but I have a 5-year-old and a soon-to-be 3-year-old little boys, and if I put something breakable like that out, I will never see it again unless I see it in many, many, many pieces. So this seems like a safer choice. And I can hang them on a tree, or I can like put them on a garland and hang them over the back door. But this is, excuse me, one of those ongoing projects where like I can start it, and if I don't finish it, I'll just save it till next Christmas and work on it during the Christmas season. And it's small, which is good for now. And then I bought this, which is totally one of those like, oh my god, it's so pretty, I want to do it. I don't know when I'm going to have time, but that's not the point. It's ink circles, and it's Cirque de Caro. But I got this on eBay as well. And I was, again, just the pattern, which is fine, because I haven't decided whether I'm going to do it. This one is done in a variegated thread, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do it in a variegated one or just a solid one. But I really like this pattern. I like these geometric patterns. And weirdly, like, I love Long Dog samplers, and I want to do one of theirs at some point. But my issue right now, sorry, Alexa's giving my toddlers notices about going potty. Alexa, stop! I'm sorry if I just killed anyone's Alexa, because I probably did. Anyway, I like Long Dog samplers too, and I would like to do one of theirs, but I'm not a fan of like the words in things. And I know you can leave it off, but some of Long Dog samplers I like, but then there's all the letters and things. And if you took it out, it would look weird because it would be an empty space. So for now, we're gonna start with this one. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it at some point. And then let's see. I also bought, I'm doing a series, I'll go into that later, but all you need to know right now is that I bought, I don't know if you can tell, it's white, this is 28 count even weave, but it's sparkly. Yeah, I think you can tell now. See, I thought it would be good for Christmas ornaments, and because it's a big piece and Christmas ornaments are small, I could probably get several out of it. And then when I went to the Goodwill in Richmond, I found the gold frame that my finished object is in. And then I found, these are obviously part of a set, but I found 3 of these. And the best part was they were $3.99, but that day the yellow stickers were on half off. So I got each one of them for $1.50. But they are 5x5 white wooden frames. And I figured I can keep them as they are. They need cleaned up a little bit. You know, that's not a big deal. I do that with everything I get at the thrift store anyway. But if I want to, I can paint them. Like, I can paint it black, whatever, to match whatever I put in it. But I was just excited to find this many square frames for under $5. So I got all of those. And I think that's it for my hauls and my work in progress. Oh, other thing I bought, which I'm going to try. I bought one of these. I guess this is what it looked like before. I painted it black. And I think I'm going to stain this side so I can basically use it double-sided. And then I put a neodymium magnet on here with some Gorilla Glue, with the intention being that if I put it on the front, I will put the other magnet onto the back of, unless I drop it on the floor. Sorry. I'll put the other magnet on the back of whatever piece. And I may just use tape so I can reuse it, or sew it on whatever. But I'm going to put it on the back of the piece so that the piece just mounts with a magnet, and then I can switch it off. And if I stain this side and I don't want black behind the piece, then I just turn it over and use the stain side. And it won't matter that this is glued on there because the piece is going to be over top of it anyway. So, might matter what direction the magnet is pointing, but I'll deal with that later. So, that is it for those. And then, let's see. I'm going to talk about some goals really quick. So, with Unseamly stitches, now that I have gotten some serious, like, encouragement and a, fire lit under my butt, My plan is I already have 3 Easter eggs designed. I just have to, I used one software when I started and I have found a better software, but of course they don't talk to each other. So I have to redraw everything in the new software. So I'm working on that. But I also am trying to do 12 snowflake / Christmas ornaments that are going to be like 3x3. Again, for that white sparkly fabric. And I am going to do my best to get those out by Thanksgiving. We'll see how that goes. And I have a whole bunch of designs that are started and I just have to finish. Some of them are seasonal, some of them aren't, some of them, I have some cross stitch designs. A lot of them, most of them are black work. I'm also debating doing a Patreon, but I don't know if anybody would actually be interested. If I did the Patreon, that would be where I would post, like, every month there'd be a free pattern. People would get to vote on different things. You'd get to, like, choose the pattern, that kind of stuff. News. I have a lot of ideas for it. I just don't know if there's enough people out there that would want to participate. So if you think you would participate in the Patreon, please let me know, because I am all ears. And then the other thing I would like to start doing in my videos, and I'm totally stealing this from Cross Stitch Around the Globe because I love them, is YouTube channels that I have enjoyed this week / since the last Flosstube. So in this case, it's been a while. Cross Stitch the Globe. You should definitely check them out if you do not already watch them. They just did a 5,000 subscriber celebration, and they submitted 25 pieces to their state fair, which is also a goal for next year, is to submit to the state fair. Not 25 pieces worth of them. They are way more prolific than I am. But they are awesome and you should definitely check them out. And you should also check out the Giddy Stitcher. I really like her videos because she tries a little bit of everything. So she reminds me of me, because I am bad about going, oh, shiny, let me try this new craft thing. And then I go back to what I was doing. Now I have legitimately tried to stop doing that because I am so busy with all of my own cross stitch and blackwork stuff. So that's good. But I'm just saying, if you want to watch somebody try different things, she's a good one to try. I also have enjoyed watching the videos from the Story Stitcher. She has some beautiful finishes and whips. You should definitely check those out. If you're looking for tutorials, Cross Stitch the Globe, Caterpillar Cross Stitch, both of them have some really awesome tutorials on how to do different things and techniques. Let's see. Butterfly Stitches. I like watching her. Oh, Lady Huzzah, or Lady Huzzah Presents. She's actually local to my area because I've seen her in Liberty Hill. She has some beautiful things that she has done, so you should definitely check her out. And there we go. I'd rather be stitching. I knew it was something I should remember. That is a mother-daughter team, and they have some really awesome things on their channel that they have been working on and finished. Definitely go check them out. And if you have any channel recommendations or you have a Flosstube, please leave a comment and leave me a link, because I'm always looking for new ones. And I get, I watch a lot of them after my kids go to bed, or at least in between when they go to bed, when they wake up and, call for someone. So, sometimes it takes me forever to get through a video, but I do watch them. So, if you suggest it, I will put it on my to be watched list. So yeah, I think that is what I've got. I tried to keep it semi-short. I hope I have not been talking too fast, which I probably have been. I will work on it, I promise. I will work on not talking quite so fast next time, so I'm sorry. I have a limited amount of time when it is quiet in this house to do this, so I was trying to get it all in. But if you are in the area and you stop at Liberty Hill and you see my patterns and you want to send me a picture, I will be super excited. If you aren't, that's okay too. And they're going to be up on her website too if you're interested. she will be. I think Liberty Hill's website is still under construction, but they're in the process of doing online sales as well. Once that all gets up and running, leave me a comment and tell me what you're dressing up for Halloween this year. Our house, my children have decided to be Mario and Luigi, and my husband and I were informed that we will be dressing up as Princess Peach and Bowser, whether we like it or not, apparently. So I got to work on that because boys have their costumes. We do not have ours. So that's my mission for the weekend, is to figure out what we're doing. I hope you have a fabulous weekend, and hopefully I will be back on, another 2 weeks to do another Flosstube and do it on time this time. Check out the website, unseamlystitches.com. You can find me on Instagram at unseamlystitches. I would love to get in touch with more people because my friends don't really cross stitch. So, I'm always looking for new stitchy people to find and be friends. Have a great day and happy Halloween!